Hello and welcome to Currency Point, presented by me, Evan Lucas, for FP Markets. As always, please have a very good read through of the disclaimer on screen. Everything in this video is general in nature, not relied upon as any form of personal advice. FP Markets does not know your personal scenario, nor your personal financial goals, and therefore not relied upon as any form of advice at all. Is just general in nature only. It's the last few weeks before Christmas, and there is no doubt what's going to happen. We are going to see interest rate rises across the board, particularly if you're looking across both sides of the Atlantic. It means that every central bank, bar the Bank of Japan, has raised rates significantly in 2022, and even the Bank of Japan is now having to consider it possibly for something in 2023, despite the fact that Hokuto Kuroda does not want to do it at all, and we understand why. But the game still has not shifted away from what happens in Washington, and I think that needs to be front and center. The market has got to this level that, the slowing down therefore means that we're getting to this period where maybe it's not the Fed's interest to keep going this hard, and maybe that they're going to get the recession genie back in and also the inflation genie back in without causing too much pain. I think you're going to get told something very, very different on Thursday morning for us here in the Australian region. There is no change at all in any of the bankers, including Jay Powell being the front and center one, around their rhetoric about inflation. They are very, very clear that they will be as hawkish and as tight as they need to be to get it back to 2%. And I don't think that's changed. All expectations are that they will upgrade where the peak of their current rate hiking cycle will be. And that's probably likely to be at 5%, not at 2.5%, not at 4.25%, not at 4.5%, 5%. In fact, it could even be higher than that. By the end of this year, they will have put in 425 basis points if they do what is expected on Thursday as well. So that needs to be put into some serious context. That again, the flight to safety is likely to happen. And although sterling and also the euro has seen some buying over the last couple of weeks to a month, it's not necessarily that well supported considering that they've got inflation in double digits and recessions very much flashing up on all metrics. And that's again why you're likely to see the flow towards the USD. And I think that's the key takeout of all of this, is that although the last couple of months there's been a correction, and a deserved one at that, in terms of the fundamentals, all things still lead one way, and that's to safety and to the USD.